M. Suggested for mature audiences. Parental discretion advised.
What you got? What is that?
It's pretty good.
Yes. Well, I mean, is there any more in the kitchen?
This is that's pretty much it.
Paul, I can't, Paul. I can't.
Cut. Hold up here, people. Peter, baby, it was beautiful. What happened?
I just don't get the character, Paul. What's wrong with these jerk-offs? Come on! Ain't got a day? You? For you?
What's not to get?
I mean, what is he doing here?
He's getting a movie.
I know. Jesus, what? Why do I have this?
Peter, we've been through this.
I just feel like I'm missing something.
Peter, it's for kids.
Don't you think this is gonna scare kids?
How the fuck would I know? I watched Teletubbies the other day and I was chilled to my very core. Who's to say what kids like these days?
It just seems to me that a television show about a man with a box for an arm is inappropriate for kids.
Overcoming adversity isn't alright for kids? What do you call Winnie the Pooh then? I mean, like that isn't supposed to make fat kids feel good about themselves? What about the fat kids, Peter?
Winnie the Pooh is not about fat.
Now you're gonna tell me that Charlotte's Web isn't about unwed mothers and interspecies dating.
I'm really sure it's not about interspecies dating.
It's all about interspecies dating, Peter. Look, we're losing time and money here. What can I do to help you through this? Pardon me. Look, why don't you shut up? When your character has a name, then you can open your mouth. Until then...
I'll be right back.
High above the desert circles the vulture. Far down below, an overturned tortoise lays motionless on its shell. The vulture swoops down from the sky, landing near the tortoise to discover it is not to be deceased after all. "I thought you were dead for sure," said the vulture. "I will be soon enough," replies the tortoise. "I can see that. This is what I've been waiting for. This is what I want." "You want to die?" "Very much so." "Explain," cried the vulture. "I like to hear stories before lunch."
The guy has a box for an arm. What'd you say? He has a cardboard arm! I can't believe you have a job at all! Mom said you weren't supposed to make fun of me on the set. Mom said that I'm director and I'm the one in charge. I'll go down to craft services myself and tell her what a jerk you're being if you don't shut up. How can I make this easier for you?
Walk me through it, Paul. I just need to get the character to make this work.
Make it work. You want to make him work? Funny. That's all he wants to do. But there's no use for a one-handed firefighter.
So, he lost his hand in a fire?
No. He was making dinner for the crew of the firehouse. And he cut his hand opening a can.
So, that's how he lost his hand.
No. He put the chili on the stove and a call came in. The whole crew of the firehouse left and the firehouse burnt down. Just like a tree in the forest. If there were no firemen to put it out, will the firehouse burn down? The answer is yes.
It's a boring day, I've got nothing to do except to get a load of retards and drive to the zoo.
It was a beautiful morning. In fact, it was perfect. Even I believed that a miracle could happen. Perhaps I was the biggest fool of them all. The tortoise recalls back to his youth, when Chairman Owl ruled all the lands with his pack of red wolves, all the way back to the great race between tortoise and hare, orchestrated by Chairman Owl.
There is no beer in this house. Can I have at least a sip of that?
This?
There's nothing else to drink, because that seems like all that's available. Dick.
I'm sorry, what does this have to do with the box?
The box? This has nothing to do with the box.
But how does this help me find my character?
How does... What?
The race started, and immediately the hare jumped out to a large lead. Tortoise moved slowly behind at a steady pace. The race was all but won by the hare, until Chairman Owl and his band of red wolves stepped in. The red wolves all surrounded the terrified hare and forced him to wait at a nearby tree until the tortoise surpassed him. I won the race and the hearts of the masses. Chairman Owl won the praises from the whole animal kingdom for his bold prediction of the outcome. The hare attempted protest, but it fell on deaf ears. Shortly after the race, the hare altogether disappeared. I understood the reason behind the race. Chairman Owl wanted to teach us persistence and determination over fast and easy. Yet in my heart, I knew it was a lie. A mere pawn in a game played by Chairman Owl for his own personal gains.
How is... You know the pathos, you know his passion. The box is secondary.
The man has a fucking box for his arm.
Psst. I could do this with my eyes closed. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. I know. We've already sunk so much money into this. I hate to switch in the middle of shooting.
If I were doing this, we'd be done by dinner!
You know, I'm right here.
All right. Enough of this. Let's just push through this. Places, everyone.
always knew there was something in the world. You always knew there was something. And you said, don't open that book, don't play that tape machine. Don't go down the basement if you're afraid of what you'll see. Don't open that book, don't play that tape machine. Don't go near the window if you're afraid of what you'll see.
So you're telling me that the great tortoise and hare race was a sham and that you were the tortoise? Very much so. I've heard some fantastical tales in my days, but this is the most fantastic of them all. You do not believe me? Of course not. The great race was just a fable. A story told to young ones to give them a false sense of hope. I assure you, it is the truth. The last words from a dying turtle. A confession from my deathbed.
Action!
See you later.
Alright.
Assuming you are telling the truth, what am I supposed to do about it? I suppose nothing. No one will believe you. It's just one creature's word against history, against legend. So, where does that leave us? Well, I believe I have kept you long enough from your lunch. You may devour me in any fashion you please. Don't mind if I do.
Don't be afraid, don't be alarmed. Here comes Rob, he's got a box for an arm. He's doing all the things that the kids like to do, like skateboarding, surfing, and getting tattoos. How about you? Don't be afraid, don't be alarmed. Here comes Rob, he's got a box for an arm, a box for an arm, a box for an arm.
The sun sets on another day in the desert. The birds of prey stare off into the horizon looking for their next meal. I had a tortoise for lunch today. Oh? How was it? It was fine. He was alive when I spotted him. Told me how he was the tortoise in the great race. How it was fixed by Chairman Al and his band of red wolves. Not quite the story someone makes up on their deathbed. And you believed him? Well, listen. It's just a children's story, something to get them to work harder. Besides, I doubt there ever was a real race. Yeah, you're probably right.
Hey there, boys and girls. Awfully glad to see you here. I'm just at the video store, getting myself a movie. You know what? It'd be a lot easier if I didn't have a box for an arm.
You know that? Don't pick on your brother.